Everyone knew, of course, that chimps are our biological cousins, but it's only in the last 20 years that we've discovered that we share about 95% of our DNA with them. And that's because we now have the tools to find out exactly how closely we are all related. In 1990, scientists in 20 labs around the world set out to identify all the 3,000 million separate chemical units that make up the human genetic code. It took nearly 13 years, and then exactly 50 years after Crick and Watson had worked out the structure of DNA, the human genome was cracked. And this is it. In these volumes is all the information needed to define the genetic structure of the human species. Each number refers to one of our 23 chromosomes. If I open it up, you can see that the text consists of just one very, very, very long list of just 4 letters, A, C, T, G. Each combination represents instructions for one element in the human design. This is the secret language of DNA. This is the book of life. And each one of us has our own edition. When I first heard back in 1953 that the structure of DNA had been worked out, I could scarcely have imagined that it would ever be possible to print out the whole of one genome in a book. But today, the process has been so speeded up that it's possible for anyone to have it done in half a day. And the comparison between the genome of one species and another has proved very revealing. The hot chemical springs of Yellowstone contain the very simplest form of life, single-celled bacteria, about as far removed from our complex selves as any organism could be. But we share some 200 of our genes with those very early life forms. Indeed, there are some genes that are common to every single species of life on planet. Our DNA extends in an unbroken chain right to the beginning of life 4,000 million years ago. So now we can trace our evolutionary heritage back through geological time, back to the age of dinosaurs, and further still to the early amphibians, back to the fish, and the first backboned animals, and further still to the single-celled organisms that were the very earliest form of life to appear on this planet.